Hi and welcome back to Norris Corner. So today we'll be talking on Big Brother Canada season 12 episode 4. But before we start this recap, I'd like to take us back just a tiny little bit. Alright, because I forgot to mention the names of the nominated housemates. Alright, so the names are Avery and Janine. Alright, for more context, when we're talking about the housemates, I'm going to leave a picture of the housemates here so you know who I'm talking about. All right, so yeah, so before then, we're in episode 3. Anthony made a group called the Chocolates, which consists of himself, Spicy V, Lexus, Kayla, and Avery. All right, so I'm going to give you like 2 tips to remember while we're having this conversation, okay? So the first thing is Avery is in Anthony's order alliance, right? And 2, he already told Avery that he was going to put her up for nomination. And Avery had also told some other people that she was going up for nomination, right? So come to the part where the nominated housemates are named, she starts crying, like full out crying, like, yo, you already knew, so which one are you forming the extra tears? You don't know, the extra crying might actually ginger people say, you know what, this one is not ready and fit, let's kick her out kind of thing. So I'm wondering, why are you making a fuss of the whole thing? But anyways, so yeah, so obviously after being nominated, Janine is wondering, okay, because Anthony made a whole speech of, she was calling his name to some people and he doesn't want, what have been saying so? But anyways, the main cocoa thing that actually hit Janine in her head was, he says other people came to tell him that she was calling his name. Do you understand? And she was like, I never did. So that one equally checked her out, because in her own mind is, because of who Anthony is, anybody would listen and say, oh, if Anthony says he's gunning for her, that means everybody should gun for her as well. So anyway, so she had to fight herself back. So she had to fight. So yeah, so she had to get herself together and, say she has to fight for this, because obviously her child is watching her at home and she doesn't want her child to think, oh, mommy cannot fight or mommy is easily influenced to give up. So she's like, you know what, on behalf of the child, she's going to fight this battle and win power of veto. Well, so before the game started, Tola came to talk to Big Papi, tell me, okay, he's ready to fight, let them do this and all of that. Knowing as a Big Brother fan, Anthony went to use that fact to try and pull him to his side to get him to do things for him. So anyway, so Tola promised he was going to win the tournament, the competition, because Anthony says, go get this big dog, we got this, we got it. Tola, we got this. In my mind, I'm like, how is he doing? You just go and play the game and let's see what's up. So yeah, so the veto competition starts. It was a what do you call it? There's this Alice in Wonderland theme. I'm so sorry, like I spaced out for some few seconds. So yeah, so it was that theme. It was the Alice in Wonderland looking glass theme that they used. It was the Alice in Wonderland theme. So the main aim was to get the puzzles on get the right pieces to the board, right? So Tola was trying his best, but he couldn't. So next thing we see is Dinis and Janine going all out on it. Janine almost got it, but kept hitting a brick because some things weren't in the right places. So at the end of the day, it was Dinis that actually won the competition. So everybody in the house, not everybody went out to play the veto competition. Only the nominated housemates and the people they picked were allowed into the game area to play. So people in the house were waiting like, who won? And next thing the door opens and everybody comes into the house and everybody like, who won? And they found out that Uncle Tola couldn't do jack of anything. Was Dinis that actually won the veto power. So Anthony was like, yes, at least one of the boys actually won it, not the girls, because if a girl won it, should have taken someone out and made him have to nominate someone. So he didn't want lots of blood on his hands. So we're like, okay, fair and square. He had to speak to Dinis and see if he could persuade him not to use the power of veto. We see Anthony sprinkle some big pappy dust, and Dinis was like, okay, sure, I'll keep nomination the same. But he wasn't too sure that he was going to keep to his word. So he was like, let's see how we roll. That he was praying that he doesn't use it. Then we see Avery come up to him, also trying to persuade him, even if it was lame. But anyway, she tried her best, trying to tell him that he doesn't want to draw the line in the sand, that she just stick to the nominations and all of that. He doesn't want to be against a powerful person like Big Papi. So the guy was like, he'll think about it. Then he had a conversation with Janine. Janine was giving him some right information, but he was, vibing with her like, oh, that's true. Why can't he do what he wants to do, what he wants to do? It's not as if Anthony has the power now because it's a different game, all of that. We're just speaking big game. But I think he did a rethink like, yo, true. I don't want to start early drama in the beginning of the game. He wants to stay for the long run. And if Anthony sees him being a game player, that means he's not even going to be considered a threat in any way. Note, Spicy V is already on Dinis's Lego and Vivek. Because Vivek, that one is also a super fan. In his own mind, he's already dropping thought bombs on Anthony, like, yeah, I want us to do this, do that. Big Papi is just like, do you even know how to play the game? You're telling me, a returnee, how to play the game, like, seriously. But like, because I need you, I'm not going to talk shit. I'll just let you keep spilling, doing what you're doing. So yeah, so we now also, after the nomination, the veto was played. We already knew that, okay, it was up to Avery and Janine. So Janine also still went full out to try and figure out who actually said that about her and everything. So she spoke to Spicy V. Did you tell him? Spicy V was like, no, I never told him anything about you or anything. Do you understand? So she was like, oh, she had a light bulb moment when she's talking to the guy, like, oh, she feels it's Vivek, not even Tola, because Vivek has been asking people questions, and she feels that when she answered him and gave him some lines, because remember before they started, she wanted to say this thing, Tola, because Tola was always with Anthony. So she was like, no, because the way everything is, she feels it's Vivek, because Vivek goes around asking questions to different people, trying to know who they are personally, and she feels it was Vivek that actually said it and went back to tell Big Papi. Remember, when people are saying names, people are taking notes. So the next person, it might be Vivek and Dinis. If a girl wins, like, they're going after the boys, because now Anthony knows the girls have an alliance. So that's all the tea I can spill for you for episode 4. So stick around while we come back and do a recap of episode 5. Don't forget to like, share, and drop your comments. All right, that way we're ready to have a conversation and grow our community together. And for the longer or the full video, you can check out my YouTube page. I'm going to be dropping the link down below, so don't forget to do the needful. So with that, I'll say bye.